Well, Drew, you have to be thrilled with your team's effort in this game, 46 shots and a hard-fought victory where your power play came up big again. What are your initial takeaways from a game that had a whole lot to it?
Yeah, I mean, I thought the game we started, at least the first 5, 6, 7 minutes. I thought we were playing well and doing the right things, and kind of got away from us. I thought we started to slow the game down, and it didn't work in our advantage. But again, like early second period, we were a little bit slow to start, and then I thought our game came around. We played some real good hockey there and started to take over the game. Obviously, the effort from the guys and. Guys had to dig in there. We were a little bit short up on forward there with missing a few guys towards the end in the third. So guys had to dig deep, and I mean the effort's never been an issue with our group. They always compete. They always work. There's some areas of the game that we gotta work a little bit harder in, but overall I like the guys the way they competed.
Greg Prince is one of those guys who's kind of been put into new situations due to some of those injuries and those other situations. And what does it do for a team when a guy like that gets rewarded the way he did tonight?
Yeah, I think going back maybe 2 weeks, he was a healthy scratch, and then obviously, and not because of the way he played, it was just where we were with our numbers and having a couple guys down, so he was out. And I thought since he's come back, he's played really well for us. And obviously tonight he's been chipping in. But I'd like, he's starting to earn our trust, the coaching staff, and we're giving him opportunities on the PK, and then he got obviously opportunity on the power play tonight with our numbers being down. So it's nice to see him have success, and we're going to need these guys to be able to step up for us and score on every once in a while here. So it's nice to see him have success.
You used that timeout before the 5-on-3 and Marty's goal, which ended up breaking that tie and really kind of turned the momentum of the game in your guys' favor. Was that kind of your impetus for calling the timeout at that point?
A little bit, and sometimes it's just guys that were on the ice are on for a little while, so we want to give them a rest and be able to sit down and talk about what we want to do. So it worked out. Sometimes it doesn't always work out that way, and sometimes you need the timeout and at the end of the game, and if you've used it early, then you're in trouble. So in that instance, it did work out, but it was nice to see Marty score. I think he's kind of been fighting a little bit to find the back of the net, so hopefully that'll help him out.
If we had told you coming into this week with the roster and the makeup of the lineup the way it was that you'd have 8 power play goals over the course of 2 of the 3 games you played, what does that say about that unit?
Well, I'm just, we're starting to shoot the puck more, and I think that's the one thing, that we weren't doing, was shooting the puck and retrieving pucks too. So guys are working a little bit harder. Like that's one thing I think when you go on the power play, sometimes guys take their foot off the gas and then they actually have to outwork the PK. And I think we did that tonight. We started to put more pucks to the net. It was a little bit frustrating on that 1-on-4 on 3, but then they came out the next time on the 4-on-3 and they started to shoot and they got rewarded. So when things like that happen, usually guys build on that. So it was good to see them have success there.
On a night when you see so much offense, how impressed were you with Vadim Zarenko and his poise in the net when there was a lot of chaos around him?
Yeah, I mean there was a lot of shots both ways. A lot of ours seemed to come in the majority towards the end there when we had the 5-on-3 and they pulled their goalie in, or the 6-on-4 and they pulled their goalie. But I mean, like I said, I've been really happy with our goalies, and he's a young goalie, and he still has a lot to learn. He's got to learn the game and the situations of the game too. But he's played well for us, and it's a tough transition for these goalies coming over from Europe. With him coming over from Finland, and his language is pretty good, but it's still got somewhere to go. And his game, it's a different game over there, so he's learning the game. And but he's played really well for us. And obviously Joe's been outstanding for us too this season.